Tonight, police say the shooter and the victim knew each other. That shooter is still on the run. WHS 11 Night Team's Tom Lally and photojournalist Ian Hardwitt remain at Jefferson Mall on the outer loop where they've been several hours tonight. Tom, you've been talking to those who were in the mall. Was anyone else hurt?
Doug, no one else was hurt, and now the mall is closed, the tape is down, police are gone, but one thing remains that explains what happened today. I'm going to step out of the shot so that you can see. On the front doors of the north entrance is plywood. That's because police and witnesses both tell me that the altercation happened between a man and a boy in his late teens inside. They started to fight, the man started to leave, turned back, and shot through those doors you're looking at, sending a boy in his late teens to the hospital in critical condition.
A crowd of people just come running by.
It was like super chaos.
It was crazy. I'm just like, are we gonna die?
Terrified holiday shoppers, including 9-year-old Amaya Gross, there for one reason.
To see Santa.
Ran for the doors as they heard a gun pop.
We're at a mall during the holiday season, and individuals want to pick up a gun and make a decision to fire a gun.
Lieutenant Steve Healy with LMPD says the calls came in around 4:45 after a man and teen started to fight in the Jefferson Mall.
I heard them arguing at first, and I heard one of the guys say, "Let's take this outside." And then that's when I heard the shots.
Devin Ballard was buying jewelry for his wife when the man shot through the glass of the north entrance door, sending a boy in his late teens to the hospital. But LMPD wants to make it clear this was not an active shooting.
This was not just a random act of an individual going in and shooting up the mall.
Officers say only one person was shot and they quickly secured the scene. Still, it was a heart-stopping moment for Amaya Gross and her mother, Carrie.
It was just so scary. I looked back at her, and her face was just like she saw a ghost. She grabbed her stuff and we ran.
9-year-old Amaya worrying not for her life, but for her mother's.
Is this the time that I'm gonna lose my mom? I was just like bawling my eyes out because I didn't know what was gonna happen at that very last moment.
The two are thankful to have each other tonight and passing prayers to another family somewhere in Louisville worrying about their son.
You know, around the holiday time, no one needs to think about losing their family members.
The mall has been cleared, police are gone, and plywood on a broken glass door remains a sign of the shooting at Jefferson Mall. The shooter is still at large tonight, and especially with everything we saw over the weekend, LMPD is asking for help from anyone who saw or recorded something that might have been related to this shooting, no matter how insignificant it may seem. They want you to call their anonymous tip line. It's 574-LMPD. Live in Louisville, Tom Lally, the WHAS 11 Night Team on your side.